Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Morning, peace.
Good morning
My
to you.
S.I.S podcast.
Hey.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome.
y'all. It's
Good
been a long
morning.
time since I
Beautiful
left you
people.
without a dope beat. Step two.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. I missed y'all.
Oh my gosh, we miss you too. You just be leaving us and stuff.
Oh, turn that down. Who's that?
Yeah, that's not me.
Ali.
It's
always.
It's not.
Who was it? We're going to say it was the ghost.
It was the
that
ghost.
be here with us.
Hey.
It do. That, you know,
Hey,
that
hell
sister feminine entity right there, over there.
Hold on, with who?
Right
I
there.
just told y'all had
Just
two
right
extra girls on the
there.
panel there.
Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
gosh. All right.
Hey, y'all.
we
Hey, everybody
welcome.
come in. Welcome, everybody.
welcome.
Good
We
energy. Welcome. Good
Yes,
spirits.
we
You know,
welcome.
you guys know that, you know, what was the name of that show? True Blood? You ever watch that?
Mhm.
And you know, like, the thing.
Suki.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, like, you can't, like, they won't come into your house unless you invite them in. So that's the same thing, like, with actual, like, spirits and things. Like,
Oh, so
you
I
know.
just invited somebody to sit next to me.
I mean,
Oh.
like, yeah, you have to be
Okay.
open into accepting and to, like, you also have, like, the power to, like, remove, too. So, like,
Okay,
to
so I
say,
can say you can go.
you can go. Mhm. Most definitely. No, that's for real. Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah, you have that power, too. So it's about you being open to that. T-Vibes, hey, girl, hey.
Listen, we
too.
gotta meet you because
She
you
needs to
is
come on
faithful.
the,
Yeah, you gotta come on.
Has
with
she
us.
ever been on here, Mark? Because she be tuning in all the shows, and she be the first one. Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
Hey, girl, you gonna have
I
to
love
come and
it.
have a seat.
I know. Let's go eat somewhere. I feel like you like you.
Yes.
I like to eat.
Me too. After
Yeah.
the podcast. Where you going?
I don't know. I was thinking about some y'all know I
We
want to eat
keep going to
ramen.
Mama's.
I
Shout
wanna
out to
eat ramen.
Mama's.
Yes.
I wanna
the
eat
Them
mamas.
ramen.
ladies there watch our episode. They always give us good
Yes,
service.
yes.
when we
Shout out
go
to
there.
Mama's.
So
On
shout
8
out to
Mile.
Mama's for real.
So how y'all been? I'm gonna tell you how I've been. I've been good.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Yeah. So I had my week was okay. No, it was a cool week up until Thursday when we met up with each other.
Oh Lord.
So I don't know, y'all.
yeah, start.
I don't know. I don't want to put out a name or nothing because I don't know. But hey, that's just me. But y'all been hearing like about the people talk about the fake liquor and them like, you know, replacing the liquor bottle, the high liquor with the lower. I had one drink and one shot. A Remy, which I drink all the time, and a green tea shot. And Friday was over.
Yeah, I
It's
quit my
over.
job Friday.
Yeah, you said you was in here.
I woke up and quit my job. I was like, you know what? I'm out.
Man, the whole entire day, headache. The whole entire day. It was just a wash. I had to cancel clients and everything.
I had a headache that
So
morning.
is this a
but
place
I
that
felt
you
good.
frequent?
No.
No, like
No.
I haven't been there in a minute. The last
haven't been there
time
in
we
a minute.
went was on Plymouth.
Yeah, we went to the one on Plymouth.
And we
yeah.
was
And what
actually
was the
went
name
to
of it, or did you even
We
name
went to
it?
Starters.
We went to
Oh.
Starters. It was Starters. Yeah. Like I don't really frequent Starters a lot. Only time I go to Starters is if other people are going to Starters. Like they say, "Oh, we going to
When
Starters."
I seen that list, I was seeing people say things like, "Well, this place always has fake liquor, right?"
Yeah.
And my thing was like, "Well, why in the hell do you continue to go if you know that the liquor is not what it's supposed to be?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I
my
don't
first
know.
experience of that.
I
So
had 3 green tea shots and a drink.
Yeah,
I
baby,
I felt
I had
regular.
one and a
I
half.
got
You felt regular.
Girl, I got a strong tolerance, so I
Yeah.
felt regular.
I didn't.
don't know.
Well, I don't.
That morning
I
when I woke
didn't.
up, though, I did have a headache. That
Yeah.
I had a
was the
bad
only thing.
headache.
The
I did
headache
have a
was
headache, yeah.
it was the headache because even
It
when
was
I
a pounding one.
yeah, and it was like right here.
I think
on
I'm
this
the only
side.
one who went to work.
Yeah, you
Like,
were
I
the
said,
only
well,
one that
I
went to
got
work.
I
clients.
didn't know. No,
I
I
got
went to
residents.
work. I left.
Yeah.
I stayed
So
the
all
whole
of y'all
day.
went to Starters and drunk something.
The same.
Yeah,
we all
we-
had the same
yeah.
green tea shot.
Yeah.
I had Remy
So
and
it
they
was
had Henny.
definitely
And we
something
had
in there
Yeah,
that
Rita.
was
yeah,
not right.
yeah. They
She
had
had
Henny.
a Remy Rita.
I had a
and we
Remy,
had
yeah.
Hennessy Rita.
Yeah, yeah. But the
And
only
then
thing we
green
had to
tea
like was the
shots.
green tea shot. Was
Yeah.
the only thing we had to like.
And that
Yeah.
made us all horrible.
Yeah.
Not all.
Well, this is not
Okay,
this one.
well,
Oh, this is what she.
Yeah.
Baby a
Yeah.
soldier. Okay?
Right, soldier.
She alcohol
It was
strong.
liquor.
Said it was liquor.
You hear me? She alcohol
I had a
strong.
little bit of liquor. That was it. They
How was-
could get up.
How was y'all week? How was y'all week?
Right. Come on now, Alicia. How was your week?
Like I said, Thursday was pretty cool. It was dope. We also went to Nandi's that evening.
Oh, we did go to 90s, yeah.
Yeah,
we did.
We went to open mic. It'd be some really good performers. It was this poet there that he was really dope, and I enjoyed
Hakeem
him.
the poet.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Hakeem, and he was
Hakeem, shout
sexy
out.
as fuck. Oh my god! But yeah, he was dope. He was very dope. Friday, I went back to 90s. Yeah, because I ain't had a kid, and so
Hey,
we
mommy.
danced. It was very, very horny in the building on Friday night. It was crazy. It was just like sexual energy. It was sexual energy everywhere. Saturday, I had kids. So I had my nephew and my niece, and little
I'm
Elmer
about to say,
came
damn,
over.
you gave birth to kids?
No, like my
Saturday I
son.
had
I got
kids.
pushed
And I'm
them out.
here. And I'm here.
Look, my son
The
wanted.
day before was very sexual, and the next day you
Right,
had
yeah.
kids and shit. Like,
That
well,
was quick.
goddamn,
How
that
that
was
All right,
a
Mary.
motherfucker there.
So
All
I
right,
sat-
Mary.
I sat in the house with the kids on Saturday. I had my nephew and my niece and my other nephew, little Elmer. They came over. I stayed in the room. You know, the door shut, but they watched themselves, you know. But
Girl.
the house didn't burn down.
Now they
So we
watch
made it.
themselves.
Hey,
And,
she
today
She
I'm
was
here.
out there.
She said what she said.
Every now and again,
I
you
know.
know. As long as I ain't hear no scream, you know, they was straight.
See no blood.
Yeah, you know, I said, don't call me unless somebody hurt. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, nah, but it was really cool. So, yeah, how about you, bro?
So my week kind of started off rough. I got hit by a tire on 94 leaving the airport.
God damn.
Yeah, it was really fucked up. The driver, it was a tow truck that was towing a what you call those cars? Junk car. And the tire flew off the junk car.
Oh, wow.
And so it hit me and then it hit the lady behind me. So when we pulled over, the dude in the tow truck, he like started pulling. I jumped out, grabbed my phone, and we both jumped out. And he just looked at us and was like, you know what, let me go ahead and
Oh, he was
stop.
trying to leave?
Yeah, he was about to pull up, but he said that he pulled over first because he saw the tire. He saw the tire, you know, fall off, and he pulled over, expecting, you know, I guess it to roll to the side. I don't know, and it ended up hitting us. So,
I'm glad you're good, though.
yes, thank God I'm here,
Yeah,
y'all. I'm here,
glad you're
you know,
good.
live another day.
Hey.
But the rest of my week was good. I quit my job Friday, y'all.
Oh, you quit your job for real?
Yes, I did. I told you I did.
Ah. I thought you just left, like, cause you just
No,
left for
I
the day. You
quit.
quit. All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
quit.
know,
I
I
quit
saw
my
my
Hey,
new
look, I
job.
thought she was joking when she said it. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like
Nah, she's
hypothetical.
serious.
Oh no,
She
I'm
was
not.
like,
I
"I
did.
did."
You know what I'm saying? I love my patients. I love some of my coworkers, but I gotta move up to bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? So I
So
start
you
my new.
full. So you full at the other place. So it's becoming full, not a part time.
No, I've always been full.
No, not this job. I'm talking about the new job that you got.
Yeah, I've
It's gonna-
always been full.
Oh, it's gonna be always okay. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I've always been full
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So yeah, this new job I start, you know, on the 18th of March. So I needed my weeks to
Yeah, sometimes. Some
regather.
you time.
Yeah. And they wasn't appreciating me anyway. So.
Leave 'em.
Yeah, so fuck them.
But yeah, so I got my car fixed. The girls, I got placed in a different role in the movie that I was in. So, I mean, my week been good. You know, my week been good. I've been striving. You know, and Thursday definitely was a night. We had a time. We ate good, and we missed you, Shayna. Welcome back. Welcome home.
back. Welcome
Yeah, I was out visiting with my sister. My
back.
sister's in Texas.
Yeah.
I had a good time with my sister. It's been a while since we both been able to spend our birthdays together. So
That's dope.
yeah, I went to Erica Badu's birthday party.
And
I
her
heard
ass
that was
cheeks
dope.
was assing.
She was asking
her-
for sure. That's,
She showed me that.
Yeah,
yeah, you
She
see
got
that
she got
ass?
ass.
Yeah.
I love Erica.
That was like real ass.
I love Erica.
And I have an ass fetish, and I was just looking at it like, ooh,
That's
look at them
nice.
cheeks.
Her sister.
Very interesting.
Her sister's ass is nice too.
That's it.
Yeah, her sister
For
Coco.
running the family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's natural.
Yeah.
Hey, Erica girl. If you ever come across this, just know I love you. Give me a chance.
We got tag her then. We got tag her. Yeah, Erica.
Yeah, somebody tag Erica for
Somebody
me.
tag Erica. All right. So what we talking about today?
We talking about social media,
and
how it affect relationships.
yeah, so it's social
Does it
media
ruin it?
ruining
Yeah.
relationships.
them?
Is it ruining relationships? What y'all think? What y'all think about that? Is it?
I
What y'all
think
think?
yes, and I see. I got a mix.
I think social media ruins a relationship when you get the wrong person. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's not just social media all the times that ruins it. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I believe that social media.
So is that person already like it was already
Yeah,
bad?
or
That's why
bad for you, right?
Or bad for
it
you.
wouldn't take social media.
It's
to,
just
to,
make
to
it
break y'all
easier.
apart.
If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat regardless. Social media just gives you that platform to do it.
To
like,
cheat?
Where
Not
why?
only cheat,
Not
no,
like
it-
just
it
to
just-
cheat, but just to entertain. Like it's all about entertainment.
It opens up components in the relationship that probably weren't there to show you things about the person. You know what I mean? It ain't necessarily about cheating all the time. As far as
I feel
social
like it's
media.
good, and I feel like it do and it don't. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I seen a post where a sister, her and her brother had got separated, and she put up a baby picture, and on social media,
Yeah.
and was able to get in contact
Yeah, I
with
seen
him
that.
like
Yeah.
that particular day. So I do feel like social media is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? As well.
you know
when
what's
it
funny?
comes to relationships, because
Yeah,
that is
it can be a good thing. You know what's funny? That's how I found my sisters. Yeah, so I have
that's
6
what-
sisters, and I grew up with only
That's what's
one of them, my younger sister, and so the 5 older ones, we just I know always knew about them, but I just didn't have any contact with them. And my first sister, I got in contact with her on MySpace.
Oh,
I found her on
remember
I found her
MySpace.
mama on MySpace, and then her, and then the other sister, we found them all, and then we had one more sister that was left, and we found her on Facebook. Right,
That
so
is
yeah,
so
it does
dope.
do things like that as far as like connecting.
So
you
I say it's good,
yeah.
and then it
That's
could be
what I said,
bad.
the right with the wrong person, right? Social media can add components into the relationship that make it go downhill.
So when
Okay.
we talking about relationships in general.
Yeah.
Or it could
So
be
we're not
dating
just
too.
talking about we
it can be
talking
dating
about
too,
it
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's why I
Not just,
said
not
in
just
general.
dating relationships,
Yeah.
friendships.
So and I feel like
business
that can
relationships.
ruin stuff too, because luckily the type of person I am, you know what I'm saying, when I get into it some type of with, somebody that was a friend or once a friend or whatever, I'm not a blaster, so I'm not going to Facebook
Right.
and doing all that
Yeah,
extra because
yeah,
baby,
yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
It's personal. It's between
Yeah.
me and you. Everybody don't gotta know what's going
So
on.
you saying like social media affects the way in which we handle conflict within
Yeah.
relationships?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
because if the other person start coming for me, then it's like at some point I'm going to address it.
so even if you're not a person who does the social media, you're gonna go on social media and address it,
No.
or are you gonna?
No, I'm gonna like if
address
somebody's
it to them.
saying something about me on social media, and that has happened where people tag me, and I think I was telling you about it last night when it came to my little brother when I told you that situation. No, I'm not want to go and blast them back with who I am today. It was that moment where I DM like, hey, you
Yeah.
can talk to me. I'm here.
I really think that
Be
like
vocal.
it invites so many people that are not even like definitely a part of that or don't have an
Into it.
understanding of it. Yeah.
Into it.
Yeah, and so then like especially if you in the space, if you're like blasting somebody on your page, right? Like these are your followers, these are the people who, at least like got some liking or kin to you. And so it is only like seeing that one side and then other people's opinions coming in. The public and social opinion is ridiculous.
It's horrible.
Oh my God. Just
But it
like where people's
also-
thought processes go to and their mindsets are is just like so ridiculous. And then you take in that and you see people like affirming of like things that you're saying and things that you're doing. And so then in that relationship outside of that platform, in real life is affected by that.
It's also like with inviting, like what you post on social media is out there, and so it's like you're inviting everybody to say something, to comment, to like be a part of what you're posting. Then you have some like, I didn't ask for this or don't come for me, but you're putting it up there to get a response. You're opening this up for people to say something. So in that aspect, I think it ruin things too, because here it is, you got millions of people with their different opinions and their different views and their what they think should be done or what they got to say about what you posted just because you put it out there. So a lot of people post things not knowing that it's out there. Like, you're gonna get a response.
They don't
of
know.
millions of people. Well, they don't think it's gonna go as far as it do. Like, people who go viral all the time don't necessarily think I'm gonna post this and I'm about to be viral. Like, no, like that shit.
I don't believe that.
Not everybody.
They don't realize that it's gonna be permanent, right?
Yeah,
They
like people get to
screenshot it.
sharing it and
You can take the
screenshot
shit
it.
down, but somebody might have screenshotted it already. Now it's
Yeah,
up
and it's
forever.
too late. Like, a lot of people, I'm not, like, when they put something up, they're not expecting, like, damn. Like, that girl who put that picture up about the girl in the coat at the, what was that? Concert or whatever they was at, and that shit went viral. They dragged her or whatever. Like, she didn't know. Yeah, she didn't know. She didn't know that was gonna go that viral. They dragged her.
You don't believe what?
I mean,
everything. Like, that wasn't fair. Like, it went far. She didn't know it was gonna go that far.
It don't matter
Well,
to
the
me.
thing about it is, you know, when you do something like that and you're insulting somebody, right? You really can't say nothing about somebody turning around and insulting you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the purpose of that was to get other people attention. So how do you not go
Not that
viral?
drastic though. I don't think she was like.
The thing is whether it was viral or not, she wanted to make fun of this girl. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It went viral on its own as far as the internet.
You
But
wanted
if
some
you
responses.
put something out
You
there
wanted some
like that,
agreement.
you wanted
some
somebody.
agreement. Yeah. You
know
wanted
what I'm
somebody
saying?
to press
So-
a like.
You
Yeah.
wanted somebody to
Make
push
it
a
fun.
share because it was shareable. You wanted that. So
Yeah.
as far I don't believe that people don't put stuff like when it's more personal stuff, then it's But if it's something you putting up where you talking about somebody or you dogging somebody,
And then you made it public too, so in order to push that share,
I feel
but
like
yeah.
that is. It was,
Yeah,
that's,
it's
that's
purposeful.
her intention. Her
It's
intention,
purposeful.
whether it go viral or not, her intention was to dog her out to in front of everybody.
That's like somebody posting a picture of somebody's kid making fun, but their kid they don't really keep their kid up to par. Right?
I want to read this comment from Chester. It says social media is molding people into trash thinkers, lovers, and all around bullshitting people.
I agree with trash thinkers.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. There is no critical thinking skills at all. People see a picture and it got some words on it next to, a celebrity face or somebody's face, and they take it as the truth. And nobody and then they share it, and then they share it, and nobody actually reads. Yeah. Oh, that's so whack. I think that's so weird. That's such a weird thing for people to do. And type it out as if as if it's yours. And then now, even going to the trash thinking part, it affecting the way that we interacting with each other, that nothing is authentic or genuine. So, on Facebook now they have the AI generated posts that you can make. Yeah. So it's who are we speaking with or who are we interacting with?
Too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's on Facebook. That's why I see it on Facebook. Who are we speaking? Who are we interacting with? And then you can present yourself as if you are maybe smarter than what you are, more critical, but it's not based on anything. The programming is no longer subliminal. It's in your face. Well, yeah, we are part of that programming.
Yeah, of course.
We are part of it.
So,
yeah.
when it comes to social media, I did limit my posts when it comes to my children. And when it comes to, even with going back years ago, I've never been one to really post my body on social media. I've always did face, you know what I'm saying? Once I got a little bit older and I became more confident with my body, I started posting, and then it was I got all the attention off, because of my body. Granted, I got attention, face card facing.
Hey.
but once that body got out there, then it was okay, body. And it's once I slowed down, because DMs be rocking. And it's I'm not about to go through all these DMs. I'm sorry. Thank you to everybody that DM me and say I'm beautiful. I appreciate y'all. But I'm not about to go through them everything. And I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. I think I'm getting out of social media phase, I think.
You're shifting out of that, out of that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now is the wrong time to do it, because everything I'm doing is
promo.
promo. It's promo. So now it's shifting to, okay, I need to start doing promo.
What it is shifting from personal use to business use for social media. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can strategically segue that energy from what they're looking at into what you want them to see, then that's your golden niche right there. You know
Now, we talked about social media with relationship in general. What's your views on social media and dating?
Me?
Yeah.
I like to keep my dating life separate from social media for a lot of different reasons. Me being specifically who I am and the level, I guess I can say, for lack of a better way, or even saying it humbly, right? Because I'm as popular as I am, you know what I mean. So I have to keep certain shit just out of the eye, you know what I mean. And it's been a lot of times where women felt like that. Okay, you're doing that because you hiding something. You're trying to keep it secret. Well, no, I'm really trying to protect you. Is what I'm doing. At the end of the day.
So you
that's
feel
not,
like
that's not protecting you from something that I'm doing. Protecting you from being from all the because now all of this pressure. But all of this pressure that's on you now because everybody know who you are to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers jump in your inbox. I've had it before. Like, cause for example, women know that I love feet, right? So I've had a chick jump in one chick inbox of mine and say, oh well, on a fake fucking catfish page, oh he love rubbing my feet when I get off work type shit. And it just like, and now that shit just got clicking her head and shit because
you do love feet.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one who know that. None of your exes matter.
Because she's not the only one that knows that, they'll use it as leverage to make her feel like they're closer to me than they really am. You know what I mean? Because I talk so much shit on social media.
I'm with you on that. I'm not as popular as you though, Mark. So I ain't gotta worry about people. But I'm with you as far as like, how much you share about your some things need to be personal, right? Like we're so accessible, nowadays people can just click on something, Google you real quick, and they have your. I know because I'm a professional stalker. I can find you real quick. I can find you real quick.
And then motherfuckers who have no merit or reason to begin to catch feelings and shit. Oh, you talking to why in the fuck did you care and shit? You wasn't never on the radar for shit. Right?
And that's quick to happen, especially when you dating somebody and you post them or anything, they jumping in your. Every time I got pregnant and I post a pregnancy picture, like that's supposed to be my baby.
Yeah, that bullshit. Listen, man. Listen.
Yeah, I haven't posted a guy other than my son on my social media in a while, but it was like when I did or when I thought like, oh, this is me. Then you like have a girl who come to you as a woman in your inbox. How long you been talking? It's like you find out everything. Like, oh, he was with me or this person was with them or they be in his inbox. Like you with her or you liking her. It seemed like the moment you post or tell the world like, oh, this the person I'm liking, it's like the universe. It starts everything.
I mean, that happened. I feel like that happened in general.
Yeah.
Even without posting, the universe, it always, once you get serious with somebody, be all these people coming out the blue, and you like, where does motherfucker come from?
Every time I have a kid, I've been on social media for 15 years before I had a kid. The moment I had a kid, now these bitches, you had a baby on me. Bitch, I've never even fucked you. What are you talking about? I had a baby on me.
I mean, so yeah.
Oh, you had a baby. Like, what do it mean to you?
I think that's interesting. I want to, like, to that point where people, they can like fantasize or make up in their mind, who you are based on this like social media presence.
I'm your
and
boyfriend
it's like,
in your mind.
But not even just that. Like, people's perception of you is just like in this like online space, and that's all it exists in. And so seeing you're no more than like whatever's presented, whatever is laid out in this space, right? But outside of that is like the real, like the human, the real person that we don't get to see, and everybody gives you like snapshots of like. So then, because nobody posting like struggle that you're going through on the day to day. We not struggling. Like we posting like we posting like what's good.
I feel also that social media gives an expectation of certain relationships. So you date somebody and you on Facebook and you looking like, damn, she getting taken out on shopping sprees. That's what you supposed to be doing for me. Or right. So it's like, once dealing with somebody,
your relationship with somebody else is measuring
because of what they're posting, not even knowing in all reality
that's
not everyday shit, right?
Yeah. I done saw a person. I done saw like 3 girls post the same picture or the same roses, with the money around it. Like all of a sudden, all y'all got that same picture with that same bracelet and that same ring. Like
they was all in the same room at the same time. It was just like, here you go.
I think this is Michelle. I think that's how you Miss Smith. I hope I'm saying it right.
I said Michaela.
Michaela. Okay.
Yeah, that look like a Michaela.
So you can't share your business until you damn near married.
Not even when you married.
Yeah,
I don't even share. No,
hey,
I don't
Mr.
share
Johnson.
because one of the things I would think of is like you share all of those things, and people have this expectation of you share more of yourself. And so you share these things like you're married and do all these, oh, my husband, blah, blah, blah. And then y'all then it's a split that happens, right?
then
And
it's
it's no
just
longer
like,
then all the
just
pictures are gone.
silence.
All the pictures is gone. You know, and
It's
so
just
it's just
silence.
like I do think that like if you're in a space like that, you're being in this public space to share, you know, all these good things and everything. That like there's some kind of like not obligation, but like kind of like expectation. Like why not say like, hey, that didn't work out, you know, hey, this is what's going on, this is like, you know, I moved on, instead of people just wipe it clean like nothing
like,
happens.
even though it's like you don't own the world of explanation, but it's like you kind of do. Like
Yeah,
we
you
was here
don't-
your
you
whole
don't- right, you
ride.
don't share
We
with
seen
them.
when y'all went to Jamaica.
Right.
We didn't see when y'all had the kids. We didn't see when the kids was in trouble. Now you got this
what
breakup
happened?
and
Did
it's
he cheat
silent.
or
like,
you cheat? Did he cheat or you cheat?
Now
Like,
you
what
owe your
happened?
followers an explanation. I want to know, like, what happened, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like social media just invites everybody into. It's like, I don't have to be shown on social media, and I don't want to post. You know what I'm saying? Not like, I don't think I ever want to put mine up on social media, because it's one time for, you know, somebody to hit me in my inbox or come to me as a woman about something that I consider mine. So it's just like, I don't mind being not on there. You ain't got to show me, because when we're in public, we're together. They see us anyways. And so it's like, I have nothing to prove
Yeah,
to
I
nobody.
never been that
You know what
person
I'm
as
saying?
well.
I'm good at reciprocating what I receive, right? And
Yeah.
I'm good at giving what I expect. So just like I'm not going to post you on my page, I don't expect to be posted on your.
No, I don't even care. Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that's
going to be
just
mad
like,
at not
it's
being
trash.
posted on your page.
I don't
mean,
want to be
I never-
obligated to feel like I'm to post you. Like, oh,
There
we
you go.
together.
Right, yeah, right,
you gotta
right,
or
right,
like
right,
change
right,
your
right,
Facebook
right.
Yeah.
status
All
to in
that
a
extra
relationship.
bullshit,
Like,
no.
I'm not into all that.
So
Like,
I don't
No,
know how long this
so
shit
what
gonna
I would
last.
say is I am okay with changing my relationship status because
say
it's
something.
honest.
when it's time.
Yeah.
When it's time.
But
yeah.
if I'm in a relationship,
Right.
you go to my Facebook now, I'm in a relationship. But as far as like doing these pictures, I don't feel like it's, you know, to me, to where it's like a necessity.
To change it,
Because
the pictures are the
pictures.
the pictures,
That's
okay.
what
or
I'm
to put
talking
them
about.
up and to post
Because
them,
all
yeah.
you can do is see that I'm in a relationship, so you need to be respectful.
so for
so
that,
me posting a picture
Gotcha.
shouldn't determine how you try to approach me.
They
or how
still
you
gonna-
try to,
they still gonna try it, yeah.
They're gonna try either way, whether I
still
post a
gonna
picture or
try
not.
it,
So
yeah.
I just don't. It's not a necessity to me. Like if we post a picture, then okay, but it's not something where I'm just like, come on, baby, let's
So
post it.
is that so? Chester said he lost a whole relationship to social media. I would like
call
to
in?
hear
You wanna
that.
call in
Yeah, I
and
want to
all
hear
that
that
stuff?
story.
Yeah,
Let's call in,
Yeah,
Chester,
put that.
please.
Let me hear that story. Because
We
have you
want
guys
you-
ever lost a relationship too?
I have.
Well, I had,
But
Okay.
it wasn't a romantic relationship. It was
a friendship?
actually friendship
Okay.
because like I said, once you go on Facebook and start exposing certain things about me that is personal, it's like I can't trust you.
Oh wow.
So
yeah.
next time I see you, it's on. That's how it was back in the day.
Knuck
Girl,
if you
I've
buck.
changed. I've changed.
like me with social media and like my relationship, it was like a nigga see somebody like or comment on my post or on their picture, and then they'll be, oh, damn, you know him, or damn, you fucking him, or why he
Insecurities.
feel like he can say something. So it's like,
And
that's
that be
how
my
like
problem,
social media done to me. Is just like, oh, you don't post me, oh, you not doing this, like I'm hiding or something. And then they see a guy or whatever, or a female or whatever posting on my shit, and it's automatically assume I'm fucking with them. Or damn, you know this person, or you know this person, like fuck who I know. Like you wouldn't know I knew this person unless you wasn't going through my friends list on Facebook. Like hell yeah, I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean I'm fucking them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like social media too get that platform for people to be like find out information.
Well, I don't think
like,
that's social media's fault. I think that's the insecurities on that person.
That's
like,
what. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that
cause,
same
'cause
chick
that
that I was
like
telling y'all
your
about-
post, that's craziness.
Yeah,
I
and
like
it's
go
like-
hard. Like
yeah.
niggas really be in their feelings.
And
like,
I could never see myself going to a dude like, oh, you like his shit. My dude be sending
I
me
liked it
ass
too.
videos from Instagram, and I'm like, damn, her ass fat as
Yeah.
hell.
her
Like,
ass,
I
that
like
like
it.
that ass is fat. but-
Shit,
Like somebody be like, damn, babe, you cute or something up under that picture or hearts or something. Then I heard that shit like, damn, you talking to them or like why he feel like he can say this to you? Like what do you
But that-
mean? Or
that's definitely
why you
insecure
posting that
person.
type of picture? Like
So
Because if you can't handle that, for me, if you can't handle someone liking a post or hearting a post, you're not going to be able to handle me in real life because I'm dancing with people too. I'm
And
like,
so
I'm
I'm
like,
giving
you
off
like,
sexual
I'm giving off-
energy.
yeah.
So we have a question. It's that question is, why do people post with the emoji over the face?
no face, no case.
I mean, but I don't
guess
know.
to let the world know that they do got a man. Like it's a man there, is a woman there, but
I mean,
you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
so be it. I don't see myself really doing that. If anything, I might post us holding hands or something like that. If, but I'm not the person to just like, you know what I'm saying, post. a lot of my I'm posting my fun time with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
If I took a picture with you and I want to post it, like, I don't want to hide your face. Like,
I think
I'm
that's
proud of being that type shit. Like, I'm ashamed of possibly being seen with you on social media. Because
Mark, so would that come apart when you previously just said that's protecting the girl that you dating? So, like, you wouldn't see that as covering her face, I'm protecting you?
No, well, I mean, some people may do that. I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't post you.
Right, you just wouldn't put no.
That's like teasing. It's like insinuating, like, hey, like dangling in social media's face, like, look what I got, but you can't see.
But you can't see what it is.
Like that's
Like I said, I would rather not be posted. You know, until like shit. What we got to show the world we're together for? You're gonna see us out in public, and when we're out, we're gonna be out together. Right, you're gonna see that we got this interest. You're gonna see that we like each other. I don't have to post a picture of him or her. I don't have to do all of this.
Listen, when I post about my mate, we are married. Okay, I'm posting my wedding picture. Okay, say what you want, because if I marry whoever I marry, well, who I'm marrying, that security going to be there. So regardless of anybody coming to me, or anybody going to him, it's going to be like, haters going to hate.
And that's the whole thing about not posting.
What Cat Williams say?
I don't know how long it's going to last.
What Cat Williams say? If you ain't got a hater, you ain't doing something right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got a lot of people on here who has people like invested since the beginning of the relationship. Like you said, Mr. and Mrs. the beginning and then the end, and then it just fade out. Nothing else until we see fuck him text message or fuck him messages, and it was like, damn, what happened? You didn't let the world know during when y'all broke up. You didn't let the world know when y'all was having problems. But we got all these pictures for you.
So who was the problem? Was it you?
You know what I'm saying? Like, now we invested. Now we invested in your relationship.
What counselor did y'all talk to?
Right. Was it after the baby?
Look, now we all invested, and then it's just like, damn. So you leave people to be like, what happened to them?
We laugh and joke about that, but I would have a thought. I had a thought. Why don't we? Like, why don't we? I think it would be beneficial in some cases, you know, in some spaces, of course, to be able to be vulnerable in those spaces. If we're being vulnerable in these happy times and things like that, I think being vulnerable in the space and say, hey, no, I've been going through these things, or this is what I've been dealing with, and this is, and I feel like we can connect that way too, because I think what we forget about, like, what social media intentionally, like, you know, in the beginning was for us to connect in spaces. I'm gonna be here in Detroit and I can connect to you in LA, right? But like, it has warped into this, like, we're not really connected. We're kind of like falsely and fake, and like, you know, it's not really, it's really like surface level versus like, hey, we're going through some real shit, and I'm a human too.
I feel like,
I
this
is how,
I feel like it's hard to be vulnerable on social media because them same people, oh, I'm so concerned, live down the street from you. In person, they're not there. So I feel like a lot of people hold that because it's, you know, you've seen so many posts like, oh, I'm ending it, or I'm over it and this. Basically, and everybody is on Facebook like, hey, I'm here to help you, but you ain't calling my personal phone. But you not personally DMing me. You not hit me up.
I think that's the part that disconnects people. People don't really like, because that's the only way that we do communicate a lot of times. Like, even in the dating space. So like, someone, you know, I know for myself, I found myself, you know, if somebody asks for my number, I'll give them my IG instead. Cause I don't know, like, you know, you right now to like really want to like talk on the phone to you, but I want to see how I want to see how you present yourself in this space as well, and like what things that you choose to share, because that also gives me indicators of the type of person that you are as well before I engage in like this energy exchange of like actual conversation on the phone with you or going on a date with you.
But then you got people who like just use social media like socially. Like me, I'm not on Instagram a lot. I just started using it. Like if we're out together, I post a picture on there. You know, I just found out how to do it real. So it was like, if somebody, you know, I'm still working to use my phone. So it's like somebody asked me for my Instagram. It's like, yeah, I got Facebook.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
either
saying?
or,
like,
but yeah.
So it's like, even in like, I rather the number. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
I
can't
rather,
block you. We got blocking.
But
one thing I don't
do
is accept numbers. That's one thing I don't do.
Yeah.
So anybody who I've ever talked to,
so you give out your number, you don't accept the number?
No, because especially if somebody is into me, because I didn't come to you. Yeah. So you call me when you want to speak to me.
Yeah.
It's not me like, oh yeah, give me. You know, a lot of guys be like, oh, you know, take my number down. Like, no, take my number.
I don't know.
That's an indication of you being interested in them.
Yeah, that's you.
I
think you are pursuing me.
I think I'm more of like a in-person energy person, and you know, like my energy might be shifted and changed. So if you gonna call me, I am
you not call. I rather text.
Yeah, I might.
No,
I'm a
talker.
I'm a texter.
I might look at that phone call and like let it ring. No, but it's serious. Like no, because sometimes it does. It's really like my job. I talk to people all day long. That's all I do is talk like all day long. And so sometimes my energy don't be in that space to have a conversation with you over the phone. So I do like the texting, firsthand, and then I also like in person more so than just like on the phone. Yeah.
No, I get it. I just feel like versus like text messaging versus verbal, like you can kind of hear the emotions. Because I could say the same thing through text message and say it to you personally. You could read it 2 different ways. You know what I'm saying? On the text message. I could be like, shut up. But I'm saying in a jokeful way. And on the text message, you like.
Shut up, LOL.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh, like, I mean, I guess. But I'm not a texter. So a lot of people be texting my phone and
I'm not a texter because, like, I can say, like you just said, like, over the phone and it come out a different way because I talk more a little reckless, right? And so it's like I'd rather text it, because it might not come off like I'm saying it. In reality, I'm saying it this way, and so texting for me is better. And so it's like I text a person, and when I'm on the phone with you, I like you, right? When I'm on the phone having a whole conversation, I'm in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my feelings.
It's important, right?
I agree.
Yeah, it's important. I'm not about to text somebody. I'm just trying. On the phone with them, like, hey, what you doing is boring. Like, nah.
Well, I mean, that's the whole purpose. But that's the whole purpose of the text message in general is learning to see if you like this person. Like I talk to people because I want to get in your mind. If you can't mind fuck me, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point?
We got time to talk. I'm not saying initially meeting.
No,
when we on the phone, we got some type of vibe or energy where we know like we're interested in each other. Okay, we about to have phone conversations. But other than that, I'd rather you text me because it's like I don't want to hear the emotions in the voice. I don't want to hear all that until it's time.
Your voice gotta sound good.
It's time to pay attention to those.
Well, if you got my number, I heard your voice already.
If you ask for it, I will. Yeah, right.
But it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, no matter who it is, when you first meet somebody, it's a whole different person from you talking to them for a month. You can be like, damn, you was this and that. Voice change. Girls be all like, hey. And then they all like, what's up? Like, I know a few people. That, after the year, after the months, they voice deep as hell,
I feel like when I'm on the phone with somebody trying to get to know them and like it get boring or it get like a dry space where it's like we're not saying nothing to each other, I gotta come up with an excuse.
So do you think that's just them or you?
Calling me.
Do you think that's just them or you? Quick question.
It's just dryness. Do
you think that's just them?
I'm answering it. I said it's just dryness. I don't know if it's we both don't have anything to say or is there awkward moments. I'd rather not have that on the phone. So I'm thinking it's something like, damn, the phone is calling me. Like, damn, the baby is in the kitchen frying. Like, something stupid to get off the phone, right?
So why not just be honest?
Like,
I think that's
it's harder to be over the phone, like honest. Like, I just want to get off the phone. It's harder for me. I'd rather text like, yeah, I wasn't feeling it. You can, like you said, you can hide behind feelings and emotions over the text. It's not coming off as hard. Well, me on the phone telling somebody like, yeah, this conversation is dry as fuck. Like, nah, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't say it like that.
Maybe but that's how I'm thinking. That's how I'm saying.
The one thing is,
so I'd rather just make it.
I'm a very blunt person. So when it comes to, I got past that point of hiding my emotions. Like, oh, let me just, what I'm saying? I'm not disrespectfully direct, but it's like, I try and I give opportunity there. But if it go dry, okay, let me try to wake it up a little bit. Now it's like, what?
I think mine is graduated to that point because I think the messaging kind of gives me a space to kind of weed out the bullshit from who actually is for real. Like somebody messaged me today talking about when we gonna talk. I'm like, okay, we're having a conversation now. What would you like to talk about?
That they might be
it was nothing happened. So like if you can't like contend with me in this way to kind of like talk, I'm not gonna be on the phone with you doing that, like and trying to pull like, so how, because I'm not like like I said, I talk to people all day and that's what I do all day, like come up with things to get you engaged and talking and everything. And if you're not a person that just can engage with me, I'm a sapiosexual. Somebody mentioned that. If you can't like banter with me, and again, if you ain't smart,
But see,
stupid.
and that's why I said
I can't talk to you.
That just goes from me. My opinion is I have to be able to hear you.
And then I gotta see if you can spell, because you can tell me everything you want to. Text me that shit.
Hey, but we got text to speech though. We got text to speech though. So that's you.
First off, when you typing it's gonna correct it either way it goes. It's gonna be like
autocorrect, text to speech.
It's gonna be like suggestions.
And I'll be texting me cool KOOL or UB2. Like, nigga, let me see how you talk. Like,
you gotta remember who you attract.
I don't want to be at a drive-thru and you can't read the motherfucking drive-thru menu. Like, that's some shit. Like, we out in public and it take you 45 minutes to read the menu at Sonic. Nigga, I'm not trying to find that out. I should have asked. I should have had that nigga text me Sonic. Like, because no, nigga, I need to know.
You need to know.
I need to know.
My thing, it would be people for me who would, I think, try to impress, and so they use words, but they use them in the wrong context, and then and they don't use it right. They were like, "That's not the word." So what about? So we talk about how social media affects relationships when like you're already actively dating, you're already with someone, you're already like talking to someone. What about like dating online and those dating platforms and things like that, like Facebook dating and things like that? So
I never
I had a dating site a long time ago, and it was on Moco. Yeah, I don't know. If
I remember Moco, but that was for
that's for cheating.
That's for pay to play. Them bitches selling pussy.
No, what I would say, you asked a question. I'm speaking.
No. I'm just.
I actually met somebody over there that we still friends to this day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we still friends. Like, we talk, and we was like, "Oh, you dope." And as us getting together, we tried, but it was like, okay, we too much alike.
That's one of the only apps.
So we build like a friendship.
Like I said, I only know about it because I was getting cheated.
I got a lot of catfish.
Yeah, and I know it's a bunch of hoes on here. I seen messages from Moco and shit, and them bitches selling pussy on that app.
I got catfish before on Facebook.
Years ago, I thought it was.
I was getting cheated on too.
The phone app version for MySpace. This is when I first heard it. Was when the apps was coming out. You know what I mean, for the phone. And I'm thinking it's the app of MySpace. I'm like, I don't need the app for MySpace. I'm on the computer, so that's why I never. But then, I heard about because it was a Chef Doug, that chef that got found murdered. And they said, well, he met some girl off
Moco Space. I remember that.
First heard. I'm like, when I got on that bitch, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? So I see what you seen.
All that.
Well, I mean, that was just a lot of things. Like I said, I don't really follow a lot of people when it comes to like in their life. So when I got on Moco, I didn't care about what nobody else thought about it. I was on there for pure entertainment and came across somebody that I vibe with.
I didn't either, like I said.
But the thing about that is I've been catfished numerous of times where people DM me on Facebook like, yeah, we've been talking for this long. And I'm like, baby, that's not me. I'm sorry. Whoever used my picture. Yes, whoever used my picture and my name, it's not me. I'm sorry.
Well, don't do that, Mr. Johnson. He said it's hard for me to approach someone I've seen on social media because it makes me seem like a creep when I bring up shit from their page just to get the convo going. Like, hey, remember you posted the other day? Like, that's weird. Don't do that then.
Like I
just
remember
be normal.
When you
this is
was
a regular
about
conversation.
Dogs. Right? You said you like small dogs. I mean, if it go there, then
there's hoes in the church too.
Nope.
Hey, it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's where the biggest hoes
at. That's where they at. They're going there to get saved.
Get saved by listen.
So, he's talking about I'm going back to church. That's where they at.
I stopped going to church because a pastor hit on me while his wife was there, and the way he hugged me like, yeah. And that's literally how I felt like, damn, this shit is disgusting. Let me get the fuck about
his wife was like right next to him, or
like at the how they be calling people down, hey, I want to pray for you. I want to pray for you.
Lay some hands on you.
So yeah, and it wasn't one of those things. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, we got visitors. Let's bring all the visitors to the front.
Me too.
So, y'all, for real, I got a real serious question. Like, so where do you go to date now?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I say, can y'all have where do you go? I want to date. I haven't dated real date since having my kids. Since being separate from my child's father, I cannot remember the last person I dated. Real shit. And I really want to go on a date. Like, so where do you go to meet
where
people?
you go. I think
she want to go on a date, y'all.
Yeah, y'all. Come somebody.
Don't do that.
What's the point? How you go to date?
Go on a date.
Where do you go to? Where do you go to date?
Listen. So the thing is, in order to go somewhere and be on a date, you have to give people opportunity to date you. You can't sit up here and say, oh, I want to go somewhere. Hey, take me. And everybody that talk to you or trying to get your number or whatever, you like, I don't like them. I don't like them.
But nobody asking though. Like, it don't seem like that's what you're saying. Like, you get numbers, right? Like,
she
that's
not. She not giving them the opportunity.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
I get numbers. I'm not.
Yeah. So what you try?
Right.
But they don't be the ones. It's like the ones that want to take me on a date are not asking. Like,
well, try the ones that aren't that you
try dating yourself. Yeah. Like, I met people going out to like Willis Show Bar. I used to go to Willis. I met some. Listen, shout out to Willis Show. I love that place, and I went there by myself so many times where I met actually cool, dope people, to where I was able to sit there and chit chat, and talk. And
I like the DIA. I took myself on a date. Y'all remember I went to the DIA by myself? Yeah, I remember.
But that's like where I'm running into. Like, okay, so you're not going to go to a club to meet somebody. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I go out to eat. I like food all the time. I have everybody in there with their families or with their significant other already. And so it's like, where are all the single people meeting up today? Like, how can, unless it's somebody in my inbox who been in there already, somebody from the past trying to talk to me.
I do agree. For
you,
you, I do think that maybe you should go out more by yourself.
Yeah.
You do go out by yourself, but the place you go out by yourself is the club.
Yeah.
Even
when it comes to going out to eat.
Yeah.
You go out to eat and you see all these people. Yeah. Like I told you the other day, is you have to be open. You have to be ready to actually date. If you want somebody that you just want to get fine and go out, baby, I'll take you out. Put on that, what you say, put on that black dress. We going somewhere. If that's the experience
but I want it to be a date. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want out with somebody I'm kicking it with and whatever. We go out to eat or whatever, but it was like, one a date.
What's the date? What's the date?
Like, I don't know, like, we say it's a date. We, like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know because I got mail.
So what's your ideal date? Quick question. What's your ideal date?
I want to go somewhere nice.
Okay, we get that part, but your ideal date, you want him to pick you up. Right, you want him to pick you up. You want to meet. You want, like, flowers. Like, what's your ideal date?
I want, like, my meal paid for it because I be going half on bills type shit. Like, I be the homie. When I'm out with my male friend, I'm so serious. I be like the homie. It's not like a real ass date. It's like, oh, she cool. Like, I be cool. And then we fuck. That be that. But it's like, I want to, like, actually, like, go on a date where I'm interested in somebody and we actually, like, trying to talk and work on trying to, like, be an item.
In order to have a different outcome, you got to change something.
Yeah, I gotta just stop fucking.
Date yourself.
Date
yourself.
Or if you want to, I always say, if you want to catch different fish, you got to use different bait and fish in a different pond, right? She just told you go to the damn club all the time. That's the only place you go.
It's one club I go to.
Okay,
all the time.
So you see the same people over and over again. That's like, come on, try a different club.
Go to a different pond. Use some different bait to catch a different fish.
What? Try something different. Why don't you pick a nigga to take out? Try something different. So she just.
I just said I split bills. I take niggas out.
She do that already.
Look,
she do that already. She do that already. That's not her.
It's about where, and that's why I say it's about wherever you go, you're gonna meet a type of person. Going to 90s, you meet a lot of Africans, a lot of people that's I think it's a really nice place.
My issue, I don't get any follow through with nobody. So you got
they don't know how to handle you.
Somebody will say, "Oh, I got you the next time," or "We should go," or "We should," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
And
like,
then there's nothing
hit me
else.
up. Like, yeah, I'm down. And I'm nothing else. Nobody followed through with anything. So I want to go on a date. I haven't been on a date in a long time.
See? We should double date. Like, look it up. My sis double date. Like,
in that case, we could triple date.
Triple date, yeah.
Mr. Johnson already hopped in your DM.
Y'all leaving me the fuck out, but y'all the ones with the coochie. So go.
He talking Mr. Johnson talking hop in my DM and see
who
what
you
happens.
talking to?
Lies.
Somebody was in your DM.
Lies, right. Lies.
But for real, no, we're dating in social media. And so the question was, have I used? So I am on Facebook dating. Like, I got a little profile on there. It's like people say something on there, but I haven't met nobody from that app, on that app. Like, outside of, like, Facebook, So it's like...
That'd be dry.
Yeah, it's dry as hell. And then I feel like motherfuckers is just straight to the, let me get your number, or let me come over. Like, coming over my house or me coming over your house, that is not a date.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Riding around with a bottle, that is not a date. I'm 34 years old. We can do that. 9 times out of 10, I got my own bottle. 9 times out of 10, I got an ounce or something in my purse. I pop my own weed. So you getting the bottle and you getting the weed, that's not doing it for me. You going hand for the food, that's not doing it for me, because I can pay for your food too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own bag too. And so it's
you
just like, I want the genuine, I want something like real ass genuine. Like, I'm not looking for you like a nigga to take care of me. I just want to have a good ass time. Like, shit, I want a good vibe. I want to catch vibes. Like, real shit. And so it's like, it's not. I don't know.
You don't want to.
I mean, I don't know, because I just feel like in order to, you know, you literally have to know exactly. Like, that's why I asked you, like, what is your perfect date? Because the things you keep saying is, I just want a good vibe, but you don't want him to pay for nothing.
He can pay for it. I
right,
said
that's
that,
why,
but I said that what I have been doing there wasn't.
But no, you just said that it's not a necessity. That's what you literally just said.
Date
you ain't gotta take me out.
I'm talking about in general.
What she's saying basically is when she asks you what you like, you're telling her everything that you don't like.
Yeah, I don't know what I like yet because I haven't experienced it. That's my business. I just said I'm finding Alicia. So how can I tell you something that I don't know?
Yeah,
I don't know where I want to go because I've never been.
Right. So if you see somebody or meet somebody that's right for you, would you know it if you seen it?
Yeah, that's I can weed out what I don't like. I can weed out what I don't like. If it's a trait or something that I don't like, I know it's not that. Okay. Like I said, I'm still learning what I do like. I'm still learning myself, but I know for sure what I don't like. I know for sure what I don't want.
But that means you gotta open your horizon of people to see that, because you can't keep going to the same type and be like, okay, I don't like this, but you have to give people a chance. That's all I'm saying is give people a chance. Like, they said, be open.
What do y'all shirts say? They said
it say, I love plants.
I love plant vibes. It's a dispensary. Shout out to Cole.
And it's Dearborn. It's in Dearborn, right?
Yeah. It's got a lot. So I love plant vibes.
Yeah. Marijuana smoker.
We love weed.
He just wanted us to go like this.
Yeah. Just wanted to see our little top. Just want to see our little top go like that. And we all kind of are covered up.
It's cold down here, y'all, so everybody need a jacket.
Mark be freezing us out.
Yeah. He said we too hot. We too spicy. We too spicy. So I got a question. I gotta, what you rather? Would you rather?
Okay.
So, I got a question. As far as dating, because we're on that topic, would you rather a man like be more romantic as far as like flowers, a picnic, and stuff like that, or a man just expensive? I would say just you get and he take you to the most expensive restaurant, but he's not giving you that emotional side of him.
I would rather be emotional.
Would I rather have the emotional side or just money?
The money side.
I guess depending on what mood I'm in. If I want to be emotional with him, we just coming out just to hang. That's but in general, if it's somebody I want to actually date and get to know, whatever, I would rather have the emotional piece. I'm not really impressed about the money. You can take me to expensive restaurant and the food can still be nasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and shopping sprees.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we want it, but like, it's not a requirement.
I'm just saying, but I'm not a date. Like, what date was you?
Well, if you take me shopping where like what I wear, like Gucci and Fendi, all of them stuff that doesn't. Yeah, I don't like. I don't like. I don't like clothes that have other people's names on it. So other names on it, because I feel like I'm a stylist, so like the way I style myself too. Like, I want to be able to style myself where, like, oh, you got to wear the Gucci with the Gucci and the Nike with the Nike or whatever. Like, no, I'm going to put these pieces together and the way that I put them together, and it's going to look good. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really, impressed by those things that have all been made in China as well. Like, it's just, like, we just put a heftier price tag on them. Mm-hmm. They were still made in the same factory that my pants I got from Rainbow. Yeah. It was made in the same space, right? But yeah, so more so maybe, if I was getting to know the person, the emotional piece, if it was just something to do, like, yeah, come on, we can go spend some money.
Yeah, I say, I think if I was offered that, that experience, I would try it. Take me on a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you already got love.
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about
saying,
as far as
general.
I'm like,
answer the question.
She ain't trying to date. This don't apply to you.
For one, I still dating in a relationship. Mm-hmm. You have to still have that, that dating, because you still learning each other. You still doing that. But as far as would I rather, for that experience, I would. I thankfully I have experienced it before, and I realized that's not what I want. Yeah. So. Yeah. I just say experience a lot of stuff before you really, settle. And I think that's what settling is. Not giving yourself that grace to experience different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I haven't. I can truly say that. Like, I was in my relationships was long. I was in long relationships, and when it wasn't, it wasn't. And so I've really been single for 5 years now. My son is 5, been single for 5, and I haven't been on dates. So yeah, I haven't. I was just in this box.
I'm gonna set you up on a blind date. Let's set her up. I
was stuck being like that mom. Like I was in that phase. Like, all right, I can't have just any man around the kid. You know what I'm saying, and all that. So I was stuck there for a minute, and now I'm like, fuck that kid. It's like, no, I'm really not. I'm really not. No, but now I'm like, y'all, anybody know me? Know I'm not. But like, he's in a space where he understands mom and dad not together, so it's okay for me to date. I feel like I can get out in that space again. So that's where I'm at with it now. But at first it wasn't. It was like, okay, I got to protect the image and how my child see me. And I was like, he gave me that permission. So it's like, okay, son, all right, you want mommy to be happy. So like now I'm open to dating.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean,
no, I was
about to say the same thing. So you go ahead.
Go
ahead.
I don't think we are. Maybe not.
Okay,
I don't
go
know.
ahead.
No, so we were talking about in the social media context, and one of the things that's like really prevalent in social media is like poly, like relationships and poly, like dating and things like that. And that just came to mind when you was like, oh, you already got somebody, you date, but
we definitely had that conversation.
Yeah.
I just want to say, ladies.
So open to dating, multiple people. Me, I'm talking about me specifically. I practice, currently in this time in my life, in this era of my life, in this chapter of my life, ethical non-monogamy. And so, just being open to like, even just building connections, just being a part of that, even if it's not even to a point where, you're dating with the intention, we're going to get married down the line, or we're going to have this whole relationship, but just having just a connection with someone else and learning. I think we can learn a lot more about ourselves, as well when we have those connections and we are like maybe dating multiple people, and it doesn't have to have sex to be involved in that.
Yeah,
so I think for you, that was the thing. It was like that was attached to it. Oh yeah, that was attached to it, and that we can have these like relationships. Like I can go on a date with you on Tuesday, and then go on a date with somebody on Friday, and then go on a date, and we're just making these like connections with one another.
That'd
and
be cool with me until I have feelings. Like if I catch a feel, then it's like it's a wrap for me. I want to just date the one person, right? So I'm open to date multiple people until I like catch a feel for one. If I and then I'm out, like I'm out of the game, coach. Like, like that's what I be trying to say. A lot of times I just fuck because it's like I don't try to get up there emotionally, and like if I have an emotional connection.
So you think you ready for that now?
It's a wrap.
So you ready for that now?
Yeah, I want an emotional connection. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, find it, Alicia. Yes. And baby, find out what you want and stick to it. What they say, stand on business.
Stand on business.
my daughter talks some, Mama, you don't know what stand on business means. I said, what does it mean? She talks some 10 toes down.
10 toes down.
Believe what you said and mean what you say. I said,
so, okay. That's the space I'm in now. Like, at first, the other Alicia was like, yeah, I ain't care. It's like I could talk to multiple people, but I'm in the space now where I'm okay with just one person, and I ain't even gotta fuck bitches with them. Like we ain't even gotta do that. I'm okay with just one king for sure.
For real?
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta.
I can never. I don't have to, but I am going.
I'm about to say. that's why. But that's
how I was like, for real.
I don't got to, but I'm gonna.
But that's how I feel as well, though. It's not a necessity, but it's a want. So, baby, you know me.
Not a necessity.
So we gonna go ahead and slide.
I want my mister to be okay with me having my missus when I wanna.
I want a mister. Listen, I always wanted a mister and a missus, and then I changed that after I had children.
But I want my missus to know, like, okay, we're gonna have emotional connection because we fucking and we like on each other. But yeah, I'm not trying to like hold your hand and we're not going to the courthouse type shit. Like, yeah, we just gonna be like sexual.
If I didn't have kids, it would be me and a girl and a guy, and I think it would be equally. Like I would want us all. Yeah, that's what I would want. Like I want to love you just as much as I love him, and I want him to love you. Just you know what I'm saying. That's something.
I want my nigga to love me and just like an extra thing. Right? We just gonna like it together, and she can go home.
I want to talk about that.
If she can go home, we can. But yeah, I'm selfish. Yeah.
I want to talk. We haven't had a podcast about love, and like what that is. Like I'm a person like I don't think love should be like restricted. In spaces like it's kind of difficult to have somebody like shut down this part of you, like this connection that you have, like. Yeah, you can love me and you can love somebody else because I love you and then I love them and then I love because the way I look at love is I don't separate it into this like romantic space, this romantic love, and then this love, and this love. Like, love is love, like, you know, and it can exist in all of these spaces. Our behaviors may be different in these spaces with different people, but yeah, I can love you, and you know, I love my exes too. Like, when we broke up, it wasn't no animosity. If I told you I loved you while we were in a relationship, that love just didn't go away. Like, just where'd it go? Like,
I just don't love you in that way.
Same way.
Right. My behaviors towards you have changed, right?
Yeah.
But my love for you is still there. It still remains. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you.
I think it's different levels to love as well. I think it's different levels.
I think
But
we
we
should have a podcast. Yeah, we're on that conversation.
Soon to be, we are changing our time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're going to be later in the day on Sunday. So we have more people be able to come after church.
So y'all won't have that crust in your eyes.
Yes. And we can
because we know you got to choose between my sis and church. And we don't want y'all.
We don't want to compete with God, baby. We don't want to compete.
We ain't competition. God's within us. We ain't competing. That's just the service that they have on Sunday. They have services on Saturday, Tuesdays, Fridays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Like, we ain't not competing with God. God is eternal and always. So it's no competition. God is, what it say? Wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, God is within the midst.
And I get that.
So we all on the same page and one accord.
We will be changing our time. So just be looking out for that. The new, schedule. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Remember, love yourself. Love somebody else.
Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself.
Hug somebody. A hug go a long way to somebody you love them.
Yes.
I want to say this. Everything is made up, y'all.
No, and start doing shrooms.
We made everything up. Everything is made up. So
shrooms.
Do you, be you.
Shrooms.
In a setting when you're comfortable and you're ready in the space for you, because it is a sacred thing. So in the setting, making sure that you are comfortable, but it is something that is beneficial.
Healing. I felt my heart healing, y'all.
Yeah.
My S.I.S podcast.
Yeah.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7